global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some few days ago, Peter Obi was dragged endlessly over the comment he made over his brother and friend of the newly crowned Olubadan for Ibadan land, Oba Oba Ladoja. A lot of things happened. Of course, the likes of Reno Onkri and some Baptists could not allow the matter to rest. Obi came back, reiterated, corrected, and also made his standpoint known, why he called him what he called him. He still didn't rest. Well, the man in question, I'm talking about the crown king himself, Oba Ladoja, have decided to clear the air. Let's dive into the news proper to find out exactly what he said. But before we do that, please subscribe to our channel. According to the newly crowned Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Adewolu Ladoja has allegedly clarified that there is no animosity between him and former Anambra State Governor and Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. This was reported by a prominent professor of religion, Professor Pius Abioje, in a video. According to Professor Pius Abioje, Oba Ladoja made the remarks during a recent phone conversation. When asked if he was upset with Peter Obi, the monarch reportedly responded that Obi is both his brother and friend, dismissing circulating claims of a fallout. Now, according to him, the Oba had to know who had said that he was upset with Peter Obi for calling him a brother and a friend. He further emphasized a traditional saying that anyone unwilling to have a king as a friend would also struggle to celebrate his friend's rise to kingship. The clarification is coming shortly after Peter Obi was dragged by some personalities as Reno Omokri and the broadcaster Oriyomi Hamzat, who berated him for referring to the Oba as a brother. Now, Professor Pius Abioje partly said, and I quote him word for word, he said, some minutes ago, I made a phone call to the new Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja, who was installed as the new Olubadan this last Friday. I asked him, kabieyesi, is it true that you are angry with Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of Labour Party? And he said, no. Who said that? Why should I be angry with Peter Obi calling me his brother and friend? Am I not his brother and friend? He asked. And don't you know what the elders say? That it is somebody who does not want to have a king as a friend will not want his friend to become a king. Well said. I just hope that at this point that the likes of Reno Omokri will just rest. He needs to just rest. Peter Obi is living free of charge, rent on his head. Or when Reno Omokri wakes up, all he thinks of is Peter Obi. What next again can I use to drag Peter Obi? Peter Obi just having free rent on his head. Peter Obi is not paying sheshe, but is living free of charge on Reno Omokri's head. He needs to just rest. I'm sure Reno Omokri didn't come to this world just to have a destiny of dragging Peter Obi. There's more to life than dragging Peter Obi. My colleague is in the house. I like the fact that this has been laid to rest. The person that they call brother and friend said, I love it. I like it very much. So why are you drinking paracetamol? Why are you taking shepe on somebody else's headache? What's your take on this, please?
Well, I'm so grateful that this is coming at a time where some persons want to leverage on very petty issue to make a mountain out of it. I love the fact that the very esteemed Oba Ladoja has come out to make clarification. It was shocking, because if you look at everything that had happened, starting from the response from the down to Peter Obi, down to Atiku Abubakar, they all use that same word, my brother. And all doesn't mean that if your friend and your brother becomes a king, you cannot for once say, my friend, kabieyesi. It's when it becomes insultive, is when you say, that man that they just enthroned is my friend. You see him, you address him as, my friend, Ladoja, now. That's when it's insulting. But if you say, this is my friend, today you've grown to the office of Oba kabieyesi, what is insulting about it? What is insulting about it?
Everything be politics.
I mean, that guy, that I don't know who is behind, who had paid him. I mean, talking about whether Hamza or Reno Mokri. From all indication, it shows a level of pettiness that is in his mind. I mean, apart from that, the fact that you decide to come up against a certain person, instead of you to deal with issues, sometimes you go down very low and all of. He coughs. See, he has finally coughed. Something will happen in somebody's bosom or in Kafangchang. He say, Peter Obi, have you heard him responding here? And the likes of Atiku Abubakar are there, mentioned them, countless politicians are there. You just don't like the fact that this guy is such an ideal leader. If you want to get down to that level, if you want to grow to that level, please do well. I had so much respect for Reno Omokri some few years ago. But all of a sudden, it was as though this is not the same guy we knew many years ago. Because his nuggets and everything was really charming and endearing. You could see maturity in everything. But bros, you can't hit 50 years. Everything changed. It's about the way belief is and all of that. It doesn't fit you. You need to come to terms with this reality. You are a Christian. That's number one. Being a Christian and being that, you have had, a track record of saying something moral and very ethical. All of a sudden, because of money, because you want to travel around the world, because you want people to fund you. So anybody who comes on seat as a leader, Bola Tinubu, instead of you looking at the economy, analyzing it the right way and leaving it there, you're busy jumping on people. It's not fun. I so much respect the eldership of the man occupying that position of Olubadan. I respect him for coming out to make this clarification, and I would say that these are the kind of traditional rulers that we want in Nigeria. Someone who will not fan the ember of bigotry and tribalism, because all of this was towards the fact that at the end of the day, let us push words. This is, for me personally, this is his first victory as the Olubadan of Ibadan. This is his first victory, proving to Nigerians that I am the Oba of Ibadan, and also a traditional father that wants the unity of the multiple ethnic groups in Nigeria. I respect him for that. This is his first victory. And to those who were ranting their mouth, trying to push word into his mouth, he has disappointed them. So I feel that this is something that even Peter Obi himself need to talk about and congratulate the man on his first victory over that temptation, because that was his first trial. They wanted him to come and maybe use ill words against Peter Obi and all of that. But he has proven to us, I'm a matured man. I have once sat in the position of a governor. I've been a senator. So for me, Nigeria is one. I don't care about the ethnic, tribal things these guys are trying to do. I respect him for that.
Indeed, I stand with you. Kabieyesi. May your reign be long. Thank you for clarifying issues via your person, Professor Pius. That's so good to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation.